Hello everyone, welcome all to the webinar. Today in this webinar we are going to discuss or we are going to cover up on an industry specific topic, that is transform your computer hardware business with Busy. That means those who are dealing with computer hardware business or whoever having a computer hardware shop or a store, how they can easily manage their inventories and accounts through Busy software. So we'll cover up all the features that is needed for the computer hardware business through this webinar. We generally conduct this kind of webinars almost every week. So if you have missed out our previous sessions, you can check it out from our YouTube channel, that is Busy Accounting Software, or can also subscribe our channel to get the notifications. So now on this webinar, we are going to discuss on the major features that is needed for the computer hardware business. So if you are running a computer hardware store and you are facing problems in managing billing, inventory and GST, don't worry, we have the best solution for you. Let's have a quick look on the challenges that a computer hardware store faces and how the solutions are going to be covered up through Busy software. We'll look on both the challenges and solutions one by one. First, the major challenges you can say in the computer hardware business is to manage the inventory through serial number wise. So this is the most required feature for the computer hardware business. And for that, or to overcome these challenges, Busy is giving a serial number wise detailed features through which you can easily manage your item serial number. Now, what is serial number? Let me explain it first. Serial number is a unique identification number that arises or appears on the basis of a item on particular quantity, or you can say for each quantity a unique serial number will be appear, or you can mention a unique serial number for each and every quantity, further to track the serial number wise warranty for your particular item. So it's mostly needed for the you can say electronic industries that include the computer hardware stores also. Next challenges that faced by the computer hardware store is to track the warranty. As I say, is that serial number is connected with the warranty process also. So if you manage the serial number, you will be getting an option to manage your warranty also for that particular serial number in Busy. Third is to how to manage fast billing. So now fast billing, in sense of fast billing, we basically point out the process to manage our transactions in a frequently and in a fast way. So for that purpose, Busy is giving an options called POS, that is called point of sale. That means through this POS configuration, you can do your billing fast while having a option to scan your product through barcode. Okay, so once you scan your product or once you scan your serial number, your product name will get picked automatically. Your product other information like prices, MRP, taxation detail will get picked automatically, and you can in one shot you can generate your invoice. So it will reduce your time to generate your bill. Okay, so this is also a feature that we are providing in Busy software called POS system. How to calculate commission for salesman? Now, mostly in retail sectors, if a company having a retail shop for computer hardware stores, they supposed to manage their salesmen also. They need to get an information that against which salesman how much transaction has been recorded or how much sales has been recorded day to day basis, so that we can provide, or so that the company can provide a certain commission to that salesman. So for that purpose, you can manage your salesman wise reporting system in Busy software. Other best solutions that we provide for computer hardware business, that include quotation management. That means if you are having a creditor customers, that means you are also having a business which may be a distribution business or a CNF business or any kind of wholesale business related to a computer hardware. In that case, you can get an option to generate your sales quotation, and you can also convert that quotation into order, and that order can be converted into invoice also. So the order processing, the quotation processing is available in Busy. Product categorizations, that means in computer hardware we may be finding many kind of categories, like say you may be having desktop categories, you may be having a laptop categories. So there may be different types of categories. You may be having other categories like monitors, keyboards, any kind of categories there may be. So you can manage to maintain different categories for your products. Tax inclusive and exclusive billing. Mostly in retail or in the retail shop, we find out that the value that appears in the transaction that is included of GST or included of tax. So retail industries mostly use tax inclusive billing. Also, you can do exclusive billing where tax will be added extra in your item product value. Multiple pricing structure. Now if you are having different kind of business, you may be having retail business, you may be having distribution business, you may be having other wholesale business, so you need to manage different pricing structure according to your business. You may be selling that particular item or a similar item in retail, you may be selling in 100 rupees, but in case of wholesale you may be selling in 90 rupees. So if you need to manage different pricing structure, you can easily manage it in busy software. User configurable invoice printing. Now different companies or different prospect may be asking you that whether there is an option to configure invoice according to my need. Then yes, this there is an option or there is a provision in busy to configure the invoice format according to the need of the prospect. Whole invoice configuration can be done. Whatever information the customer or the prospect need to be print out in the invoice format, that can be done easily through busy software. So we are giving the invoice designing tool in busy software also. Sharing invoice. So in today's system, we mostly find out that the process takes place through soft copy mode. That means we doesn't need to print hard copy and give to the customers. So this kind of things has been omitted, and we mostly use to share the invoice or the reports in through WhatsApp, email, SMSing. So busy are having this kind of features so that it will help you to instantly share the invoice in different way to your prospect customers or to your customers. Multi go down inventories. So in busy you can create unlimited go downs, or you can say stores or centers, so that you can easily manage to transfer your product from one go down to another go down. Manage replacement. Now replacement comes in case of retail. We find out that whenever if I am having a retail business, if any customer has came to my shop and he or she says that previously I have purchased this product from your shop, but today I have came to return you this product, and against that I need to get another new product. So please manage me, or please take the replacement in my, or adjust the replacement in my current transaction or in my current bill. So this kind of things can be done easily in busy. In the current transaction or in the current bill, you can easily adjust the previous item value. Okay, so this is called replacement process. We'll see practically in busy each and every features. Tracking damaged stock. If any stock is coming return to our go down, that may be for any reason. So one of the reason is called the product may be a damage or a defective product. So if you need to figure out what are the product that is defective, so you need to categorize that kind of stock. For that purpose, you can create a different center called damage stock center, where you can transfer the material, so that at the end of the day or at the end of the month, you can figure out how much stock is in the damage center. Advanced GST management. So in busy, as we provide advanced GST features, where which includes the validation process, also the GST and validation part, which include the automatic GST calculations transactions, which also include the direct upload of GSTR ones. So this kind of advanced GST features will be getting through busy software, or the prospect or the customer can easily manage their GST from busy. Multiple profitable reports. That means whatever product you are going to sell to your customers, you need to figure out that whether you are going to sell it in profit or in loss. What was actual cost price, and in what rate you have sold that product to your customers. So if you need to analyze that, so in that case, you will get a report called multiple profitability report. It may be a bill-wise profitability report. You can manage it to get the report on the basis of bill-wise. You can manage it to get the report on the basis of item-wise also. Sales and purchase analysis with graphical mode. That means if you need to figure out that what is the quarter sales or what is the monthly sales, it may be getting an analysis report on the basis of a item, or on the basis of a party. So you can get it in busy in a graphical way. That means in a pie chart graph way where you can see the exact scenario of your sales and purchase that will show in up and down mode in a graphical mode. Auto backup in Google Drive, that is also available in busy. You no need to worried about your data backup. It will be take place automatically on Google Drive through busy. So busy is having a application called busy agent through which you can easily take the backup in your local drive as well as Google Drive automatically as per the time schedule that you have set in the utility. So these are the best solutions apart from the challenges that the computer hardware industries face, the feature challenges that will be overcome by busy software. Along with that, we are giving these other features that will also help the computer hardware store business to get manage easily their inventory as well as their accounts. Now let's see the practical demo in busy. So let me share the busy screen with all of you. First, we'll give us a short flow of the configuration process also before showing you the main features. So let me show how you can enable your serial number features in busy. So for that, you can go to administration, configuration, features and options, and in inventory you will get a feature called serial number, which is the main feature for this computer hardware store to manage inventory with serial number along with the warranty. If you click on this serial number and if you click on this configure button, then you will get this other features called maintain serial number wise warranty. Also, if you click on this, you can manage to get your serial number wise warranty system or tracking system. Along with that, if you need to create certain description columns for that particular serial number, description may be different way. That means if you need to put certain model number, if you need to put certain brand name, that you can also manage to put it on the basis of serial number. So you can create the descriptions columns along with the serial number. If you need to manage your sales price with that particular serial number, you can enable the sale price serial number wise. You can enable MRP serial number wise. Enforce full quantity will help you to reduce human error. That means, or you can say, if you need to set a checking in the transaction that whenever I put the total quantity and that total quantity should match with my serial number quantity, otherwise the transaction should not be saved. So in that case, you can use this feature called enforce full quantity allocation in serial number. Also, if you need to set a checking or a warning system on your serial number by stock, that means if any product having a negative serial number by stock, then that product should not be get sold further. So in that case, you can select this as don't allow. If any item having negative stock for the particular serial number, that item would not be good sell out, or that serial number will not be sell out further. So this is the serial number wise detail you can get, or you can configure it from inventory portion in busy. Now this is the first step I have shown you. The second step is whenever you're going to create your item from administration master item. Let's say for example, I've created this item A1 11th generation i3 laptop. Now this is the item name. I can set up this with different groups. So if you need to create certain group for this item, you can press F3 button from here also to create your group. So you can categorize your item on the basis of group also. Along with that, you can fill up all the other descriptions for this particular item. So you will get a 4-line description in the item master. Whether if you're having much more description for this item, so doesn't worry about that. You will get other description line in the transaction portion, so that you can put more description during printing that invoice during doing the transaction and get it print in the invoice format. So this is the main option, the serial number wise detail. If you enable this, if you click on the save button, then a serial number box will appear, which include the information of maintaining serial number in manual mode or in automatic mode. Now why this two feature is given in the serial number options, manual and automatic? Manual is given, or you can say manual numbering is needed if you are doing a trading business. Mostly a trader used to maintain their serial number in manual numbering mode, because whatever product you are going to purchase and that product you are going to sell, so whenever you're going to purchase that product, you need to put the serial number that has been provided to you by the supplier. So you can't use your own serial number. So you have to purchase the product on the basis of the serial number that is provided by the supplier, and you have to sell that product on the basis of that particular serial number. So in that case, you can use manual numbering. In case of auto numbering, mostly used by the manufacturing industries or those who need to create their own serial number, or maybe they need to generate a automated serial number. Uh, a software specific serial number, that means a software will help to generate a unique serial number for each and every quantity, so you can create your structure, how the serial number would get generated, or what will be the structure. First, the serial number should generate on the basis of year, or you can say serial number should generate on the basis of days, and then a serial number should generate on the basis of month. That means total serial number character may be 11, for example, from where two character will take from the days, two characters will take from the month, and then the remaining character will take as an automated mode, okay, in an auto numbering mode. So this is the concept through which you can manage to create your auto serial number. Whether in the retail case or in the retail business, they mostly use manual numbering concept. You can enable this feature called manual numbering for serial number. And then if you need to track the warranty for the serial number, so in Busy you are giving both this purchase warranty and sale warranty feature. If you need to track both the purchase warranty as well as sale warranty for that particular serial number, you can manage it. Or if you say that no, I don't want the purchase warranty, I need only sales warranty, then you can select this track sale warranty and you can put your sale warranty month over here. Okay, so it will highlight during doing transaction. Okay, so if you save this, now once the item get created, you can proceed further for purchasing that item and then proceed further to sell that item. So if you go to purchase, if you click on add button, you put the voucher numbers over here and you select the party from whom you are going to purchase, the creator party. Now you can select the center. Let me say, for example, you are purchasing and that stock should reflect on your shop. So you have created a material center called shop. If you need to create new material center from transaction level, you can press F3 button also. So shortcut is written on the right side also to auto create your masters from transaction level. Now if you go to item, if you select the item and if you put the quantity, let's say for example I put 2 pieces. So here 2 serial number box will appear. Here you can manage to put your serial number. Let's say for example I put a one serial number A0001 and another serial number as A0002. So I am writing the serial number manually, but here is a provision to scan the serial number through barcode scanner. So if you are having a barcode scanner and if you are having a serial number by sticker in your product, you can scan that sticker and you can pick the serial number automatically over here. You no need to type the serial number. So if you press OK button, then you can see that 2 piece has been having a 2 different serial number. And if you click on this to apply tax on this transaction, you save this and you press OK button, save the purchase bill, and your serial number stock will get generated in your serial number wise report. If you go to see the report, each and every report you can get it under display options. If you go to serial number wise report, if you want to see the serial number wise stock for one item, and if you select that particular item and you want to see the description also, you can enable that. You want to see the value of serial number, you can also enable that. Press OK, then it will show you the serial number by stock. Previously I've done this transaction with this serial numbers, and currently I've done transaction with these 2 serial number that highlighting as A0001 and A0002, and these are the previous entries that I've done in this company. So this is the process to take the stock serial number wise through purchase entry. Now maybe a certain process to manage to assemble your computer. Mostly we find out, or in few cases we found out that a shop or a showroom also assemble their product and they used to sell out that assembled products. For that purpose, you can use this feature called bill of material. That is called a production formula, which may be used as an assembling purpose. So you can mention the BOM name as desktop assembling, and you can put the quantity for one piece of desktop assembling. What are the material that is needed? We need a cabinet, we need a cabinet fan, we need a motherboard. So these are the material that you can create from the item masters, and you can put it over here as a formula based assembling system. So from here you can create your assembling process, and you can manage to put the material that is needed for that desktop assembling. Once you save this formula, you can use this formula in the transaction level. Now let me show you. Transaction, you will find an option called production. You click on this add button, and then you select the assembling name, that is the BOM name. So select that, and it's asking to set the quantity, how much quantity you're going to assemble and how much desktop you are going to assembling. Let's say, for example, I want to assemble one desktop. So you can put the quantity. If you press OK over here, automatically the related material will takes place in the consumption part, and the desktop, customized desktop, you may be naming this as item name as desktop customize, and you can see that by default one quantity has been get created in the item generate screen, and these are the materials that will be consumed from the stock. Create a customized desktop. This is how you can do your production process. You can do your assembling process. Now once the assembling get done, it will reflect on your stock. The desktop customize will reflect on your stock, and then you can sell that desktop or that assembled desktop. This is a POS concept. This is a POS screen. Before moving on to the sales module, let me show you how this POS get enabled. So just to show you a short flow about the configuration once again for POS, for that you have to go to administration, configurations, features and options. The first step is to enable this POS from here, enable advanced POS data entry. Okay. Second step is to enable POS in your voucher series configurations. Voucher series means through which series you are going to do your sales transaction. So if you are going to create a new series under sales, you can select the sales, you can click add new to create your new series. Say for example, I want to configure in main series this POS, then I will select main, I will click on voucher configurations, and then here you will find an option called enable advanced POS data entry. If you enable this, if you click on this configure advanced POS options, then this POS screen will appear where you can specify that which field you want to keep as a fixed field, which field you want to keep as a variable field, and which field you want to keep as a semi-variable. That means what is the difference between these three field or these three options? Fixed means your cursor will not stop and it will not allow in the transaction to change this value of this field. Variable means your cursor will stop and you will be allowed to change the value of this date field. Variable means your cursor will not stop, but you can forcefully come on in this date field, and you can manually change the date field or manually change the value of your date. Okay, so this is the difference between these three options. Now if you need to pick the serial number from barcode, you can enable from here. Okay, other information like if you need to take the payment in cash, card, or in UPI, you can enable the settlement detail from here. You can select the ledgers also from here. You can tag this ledger over here. Okay, along with that, if you need to enable cash tender detail, that will help you to figure out that how much return you have to give to your customer. If a bill value is 1000 and customer provide you a 2000 rupees note, then 1000 is needed to be refunded to your customer. It will also be shown in the transaction through this cash tender detail. Okay, so this is the POS concept that you can enable from this voucher series. Now coming on the sales part, if you click on the sales option, click on this add options. Now by default party will be defined as cash. You can change it to any other party name. So you will get a billing shipping detail where you can manage to put your actual party name. Let's say Amit is the actual party name. Address, whatever may be the address, mention the address. Other information you can manage to put over in this screen, and then you select the salesman. So you can select your salesman from here, and you can select the item also. Let's say for example, I'm selling this item, or I want to sell that customized desktop. So if I click on this, if I select the desktop customize, here the quantity is coming by default one piece. If I press enter, I will be getting different stock on the basis of brand. Example, if I'm going to create a customized desktop, and that customized desktop may be having different brand, different generation. So how I can create these parameters? So just a short flow about this configuration also. Let me show you. You can enable these parameters from administration, configuration, features and options, inventory. So this is a sub detail of your items. So serial number is the main thing that you can manage. some cases, if you need to manage other sub details for your items, that means brand or other parts, like say for example other information like say model, brand, or whatever maybe your battery number or any kind of things you need to manage or you need to configure in your item masters, the parameters. So you can use these sub item details in your transactions also. If you are creating a assembling desktop, for that you can use certain options called parameters which will include this brand. So you can create brand models, whatever you want to create a parameter, you can create from here, and you can use this parameter. So once you enable this parameter, you have to do one more thing, that is to enable parameter for that particular item. So for example, you need to manage both serial number and parameter for this item. So you need a serial number also and you need a parameter also. Through serial number, you will maintain your item serial number and warranty, and through parameter, you need to maintain or manage your brand or other things. So you can use parameters also. You enable these parameters. Now, once you're going to do the production, this desktop, for example, I'm doing a production entry. I am selecting the center as, you can see a desktop customized one piece has generated, and if you press enter, then here you can select your brand or you can put your brand. Suppose your brand is HP, for example. The generation is 12th. Okay. And you can see your quantity has came automatically. If you press OK, then your stock will also reflect in this way. Second sub detail box is appearing, that is serial number. So you have managed to provide your brand through parameters, and you are now going to provide your serial number for this desktop. So suppose serial number is D0001. OK button, and if you save this stock negative warning is coming for this consume item, because I have not purchased this consume item. Still I'm going to do this production. So this blocking or this warning concept is coming over here. Now if I sell this desktop, we'll be getting this brand wise session wise stock drop down list. I can select any of the brand through which I want to reduce the stock. Now it's asking to select the serial number also. If I click on the serial number, my warranty month is also coming. Now here is an option to change the warranty month during doing the transaction. If you want to change your warranty, or if you want to exchange your warranty during transaction, during doing the sales transaction, then you can easily do it. You can increase the warranty or you can decrease the warranty from here also, coming from the item master, but still you can change this warranty month while doing the transaction. To save this settlement box is appearing. Settlement means through which you are going to get the payment. You may be getting certain amount in cash, the remaining amount you may be getting in UPI mode or in card mode. So you can take the payment in different settlement. That also here is coming the percentage of commission for your salesman. So this 2% is coming by default, because whenever you have you have created your salesman in the masters, where you have mentioned this commission percentage. So if you press OK from here, your sale transaction will be done. If you press yes over here, and if you need to get the preview of this, you can click on this preview option to get your sales invoice. You will find this, all the information is coming. Now here is a provision if you need to show your serial number as well as your brand details. That purpose you can do one thing, there is a short configuration over here also. That is, you have to go to administration configurations, invoice document printing, standard. Also you can enable this option called serial number wise detail, and also parameters. If you need to print your brand detail also, you can enable these parameters. Now if you see the preview of your transaction that you have done, if I show the preview once again, you may be getting both the information, the serial number and the brand detail also with your item name. This is a A4 page preview. Now if you want to print it in sleep mode, you can also print it in sleep mode. For the thermal printer also, we are having 3-inch, 4-inch default format also. This option called sleep 3-inch, and if you want to print, you can get the print or you can get the preview in thermal printer mode also. It's mostly used by the retail industries. Okay, this is the way you can generate your sales transactions. So if you need to see the Reports mostly place in the display column, because each and every reports are available under display column. Retail industry, the major reports that is needed first is the settlement detail. That means if you need to figure out that how much amount I have collected in cash in today, or how much amount I have collected in card in today, I want to get the entire settlement details. For that, I can get it from display account summary settlement detail. If I want to see series wise or user wise, that means if you have different counter wise sales, if you have different counters from where the sales are going to be done, so you can get that user wise or counter wise, or you can see it series wise also. If you click all settlement, if you select sales, if you mention the starting date and ending date, if you press OK, then you get number wise detail that in this bill you have get amount in cash, certain amount in cash and certain amount in UPI also. It will show the bifurcations of your amount that is collected in different settlement or in different payment way in the transactions. So this is the most needed report for the retail industries. Other reports like as I've shown the serial number wise reporting here, another report is mostly needed, that is to the warranty wise tree of that particular serial number. So in this case, if you put the serial number in this report, let's say for example D0001, so this is my serial number. If I mention serial number, if I press OK button over here, I can get the entire history about the serial number, that when this serial number wise production has been done and when I have sold this serial number item, whether this serial number is under warranty or not. It will show you the status also in this report, warranty or not, so that you can do the replacement or any exchange you want to do. Customer come further in your shop. If you are going to discuss about the replacement and the exchange process, let me show you. Suppose for example, if you want to do a replacement or exchange in the current transaction, that you have to enable that feature first. How you can enable that? Let me show you. First, you have to go to administration, configure features and options. Then in the inventory portion, you will get an option to enable this feature called allow sale return in sales voucher. If this, suppose you are going to do a sale transaction, going to sell this item. Okay, you are going to sell this item, and against this item you are going to take a return of this item. That means the customer is going to exchange this item with this item. Customer is returning this item. How I can define that this item is a return item? I will simply mention minus sign over here in the quantity, and I will mention the return quantity. You can see my stock, my stock will also get increase in my shop or in my godown, and my deduction is also takes place in my transaction, the value deduction. You can see I am purchasing this item, but I am returning this item. The return value is getting deducted from this transaction. Also, if I am purchasing another item called this processor, okay, so I can select the brand, for which brand I'm going to purchase this processor, and I can also select the serial number for this processor, and I can proceed further to save the transaction. So this is my main way was to show you how to do the replacement process directly in the transaction. So this is the process to mention minus sign over here to highlight it or to manage it, replacement process or the exchange process in the transaction. Now, if you are having a return product in basis of damage item or as a damage material, so you can do one thing. You can easily transfer that damage item in your damage stock. So how you can do it? First of all, you have to create a material center. You can do one thing. You can create a damage stock as a material center from this administration master. You can click on this add button to create your damage center. Now you can use this stock transfer option to transfer your item to the damage stock from your shop or from your godown. So if you select shop and if you select 2 as a damage, that means you are going to transfer from your shop to your damage stock. So from means from where you are going to transfer the material, and 2 means where you are going to the stock. You will select the item that you are going to transfer to your damage stock. Then you can select the brand wise, which brand and which generation desktop has been damaged and you are moving it to the damage center. What is the serial number that is going to be transferred to that damage center? So you can also pick the serial number also along with the brand and generations also. This is how you can do the stock transfer process. And once you can get a scenario, the stock scenario, the stock report from here also through closing stock alphabetical. If you want to see in single screen that what is the item or how much stock is available in the damage center for that particular item and how much stock is available in the godown or in the shop for that particular item, you can get it through columnar report. All items, if you select one item called desktop customer, you want to see particularly for this item, to press OK, then it will show you that this item in shop there is 9 piece and in damage center there is 1 piece. So total stock is 10 piece. That means in further, if you need to this damage stock or if you need to assemble this damage stock, you can use this damage stock as a product also, stock also. This is some major features that is needed to manage the computer hardware store. Along with that, another feature is the salesman tracking system. So for that, you have to go to administration, configure features and options. Here you will go to account option and you can enable this option called salesman. If you click on this configure options, here you can enable this option called sales. If you need to the salesman or if you want to mention the salesman in the sales transaction, then you have to enable in sales. Now if you click on this specify default commission brokerage, if you enable this, then you will get 3 options. If you need to put the percentage in the salesman master, the commission percentage, then you will select this option called salesman broker master. And if you press OK button, if you save it, you can create the salesman from administration master salesman. Now, as I have created certain salesman over here, you can see I have mentioned the percentage, the 2% that was coming in the transaction. Whenever I select the salesman, the commission percentage came automatically in my transaction and my commission amount also get calculated. If I need to see the salesman wise report, I can get it from display options. I can get the commission calculation report, sales is one salesman. If I want to select the salesman, again this salesman, I can get the entire commission detail. On which bill, how much commission I have provided to the salesman, it's coming bill wise. Commission percentage as well as the commission amount also. So from here also you can auto post your value to your salesman ledger through a shortcut called F4 button. You need to manage your accounts for your salesman. If you need to reflect the value in the salesman ledger, then you can press F4 button from here also to auto generate or to reflect the value in the salesman ledger through general vouchers. If you need to get an outstanding report on the basis of a salesman, you can get it through outstanding report. Here bill receivable, here also it will show you that for group of party, let's say for I need to get the outstanding report of sundry debtors group and I want to get it filtered by a particular salesman, you can filter this on the basis of salesman to get the total outstanding report against this particular salesman. Okay, if any party that belongs to this salesman, a transaction has been done and that party has not paid the amount till date, then I can get salesman wise outstanding report also. All needed for the retail industries. Now in case of distribution business or in case of wholesale business, you can use this option called sales quotation. So how this sales quotation module appear in this transaction, let me show you. First the configuration, which is under administration, configuration, features and options. In the inventory tab, you will find an option to enable sales quotation as well as order processing. Okay, so once you enable this feature, you will get this option in the transaction module. You can create a sale quotation from here. You can select a creditor party against which you are going to generate a sales quotation. You can select a salesman in the quotations also. You select the item, you mention the quantity and you save it. If you want to convert this quotation in your order, you can go to sales order, the same party which you have generated the quotation, and in the item box you press F11. Okay, it will ask you to select the quotation on the basis of a salesman or a broker. If you forgot that against which salesman you have generated a quotation, doesn't worry about it. You click on all broker, then all the quotation will appear for all the salesmen. You select the quotation and the entire information will reflect in the order. You can also change the quantity. If you have generated a quotation for 2 pieces and you got an order for 1 piece, then 1 piece will be remain as a pending quotation in the report. Save this, it will get converted into So if you need to see the quotation wise pending quotation report, you can get under display. Each and every report is available under display. So if you go to see the pending quotation report, you can go to pending quotation, and you want to see party wise, item wise, you can get it on the basis of party wise as well as item wise also. You can find out this is the remaining quantity of that pending quotation that has not been converted into order. If you need to convert this order in sales, then the process is also similar. So you have to select the same party against which you have generated the order, and you press F11 in the item row and pick the sales order against which you want to convert in sales transactions. Process is needed mostly for the wholesale business or the distribution business, because in that business mostly parties remain in credit mode, or the party belong as a creditor party. Purpose, you can use this sales quotation, sales order, and also can convert that quotation and order in sales bills. Features like, say for example, if you want to set a different pricing structure for different party, you can go to administration, configure features and option first. You go to inventory tab, you enable this option first, item pricing mode in vouchers. Okay, you can click this option called party item pricing or discounting structure. You want to set different discount structures for party, for items, you can enable this, you can save it. Now you can use this feature, or you can manage to put different price for different party, or on the basis of item or on the basis of party, through this option called party item pricing structure. Here you can select the party, you can select all item, or you can select a specified item against which you want to set your price, sale price, your MRP or discounting percentage. And if you save this, then this discount or this sale price will get picked automatically in the transaction whenever you're going to generate a bill against this party, 91 Super Infotech Private Limited. If you want to see the report, the analysis report, the sale analysis, it may be party wise, item wise, monthly, quarterly, you can get under display options under sales analysis, and it will show you in graphical mode. If you want to see the value of item, you can see value of item. Press OK, then you can see the quantity as well as the value month on month. I'm showing the report on the monthly basis. So click over here, you can get the full overview of this pie chart graph of the particular item by sales. This is also required features in case of getting a analysis report on the basis of sales. Also, we are having a feature called like, say for example, if you need to set a hold transaction, a hold option is also needed in case of doing a retail transaction. In retail business, what we see mostly that whenever we're going to generate a transaction, we find out that a customer may be saying that stop, I need to purchase two more product, so can you please hold my bill. So having a hold option also in the transaction, if you click on this hold voucher, you can easily manage to hold your transactions over here. So if you put the a specific identification number, you may put your voucher number as your hold number. You can multiple transaction, there is no limitations. If you click on this hold voucher once again, okay, it will ask you to restore previous voucher. If you want to restore the previous voucher, it will get restored. On which position, the position where you have hold, it will get restored accordingly. That having these hold options, if you want to set a certain scheme, like say happy hours or buy two get one free, buy two get 20%, if you need to set certain scheme that buy two get 10% discount, or buy if you're going to purchase HP laptops, you are getting 10% discount, or this category of laptop you may be getting 5% discount. So this is known as scheme mask system. So for that, you can enable the feature called scheme. You can go to inventory option, you can use this feature called enable scheme. Once you enable this scheme feature, you can go to administration master, you can create your own scheme. So add button, you can set a scheme like buy 2%. If anybody is going to buy 2 laptops, then you may be giving 10% discount on each and every laptop, and that scheme may run from 1st of April to 30th April only. Okay. And you can also set the scheme on the basis of time also, from which time to which time the scheme will appear or scheme will reflect in the transaction. Okay. Now, if you want to set the scheme in sale, you can click on this and you can select the scheme type. If you want to set if you want to give a discount, then you can select discount. And if you say that if anybody is going to buy 11th generation i3 Pro laptop, and if or she purchased more than 2 quantities, then I will be giving 10% discount. So this scheme will get reflect automatically in the transaction. What is going to do a transaction in on April, 30th April, like this. If anybody is purchasing two or more than two, then the scheme will get appear. You can see 10% discount has appeared automatically in the transaction. What scheme has applied in this transaction? If you want to see the scheme detail, you can click on this check scheme detail to get the detail of your scheme, that what scheme has been applied in this transaction. These are all these are all the features that will help a computer hardware store or a computer hardware business industries to manage easily their accounts, inventories, and other statutory reports in a very way. So that's all from my side. If anybody having any questions, any doubt, can ask me or can share in the QA chat box.